advertising industry will do anything and everything to capture consumers' attention. There is one type of highly profitable advertising that continues to prevail, the notion of true beauty. Women are ingrained with images of seemingly perfect women that are displayed in the advertisements that consume our daily lives. But this beauty is fake.
I think that the media actually particularly advertising, has a lot of effect on teens and tweens, particularly because that age group are working on developing their own sense of self and their subjectivity and their sense of personhood.
These advertisements are making young women feel worthless and driving them to drastic measures so they can look like the airbrushed women on the covers of magazines.
When the media puts out mutilated images of women and everything, it kind of creates something that's impossible to beat.
Everybody just thinks that a model looks that certain way when really they airbrush their face for them to have no acne or to look slimmer, and it really can bring down what other people feel about themselves because they want to look like that, but really nobody looks like that.
Younger and more frequently, teenage girls want to make themselves look more beautiful. Girls are growing up with high exposure of ads that tell them there is only one type of beauty: skinny, big breasts, nice hair, flawless skin. You have to be perfect to be beautiful. The advertising industry is negatively influencing girls' self-esteem. Companies know what they're doing. They are purposely preying on these insecurities for profit's sake.
Corporations are really interested in the bottom
The industry
line.
in general, I think that it negatively affects especially teenage girls because they already have, most of them already have that low self-esteem, and the beauty industry tells you that if you don't wear makeup, you're not going to be beautiful and that you need the makeup to be beautiful.
Well, I think that it makes teenage girls think that they're not good enough or they're not pretty enough because they don't look like a celebrity.
Because they might want to look like a certain model or actor and try to like imitate the things they do. They show someone that's a model in the magazine and they're really pretty or whatever. You may think, oh, maybe if I look like them, I'll be more popular.
I think it definitely brings people's self-esteem down because they see that in order to be famous and to be rich and have, you know, all these luxuries that you need to be skinny and you need
Everybody
to
wants to look like that beautiful celebrity or that beautiful model.
Eating disorders are more prevalent in girls as young as 10 years of age.
Sort of unrealistic body images and the way in which that has had an impact on adult women. I think what we're seeing is now that extending to younger and younger age groups. So eating disorders are starting earlier, having to constantly measure up, right? That sort of sets the bar for the rest of their
We
lives.
created this image, I guess, in our mind that like the perfect thing is to be voluptuous, like, and curvy and like thin, and things have to be tight and skimpy. But that's like based on influence of what like the media and what men have kind of objectified us to.
If these trends continue, the future can be scary. It is possible that soon skinny will not be good enough. Skeletal will be the new beauty plastered on covers of magazines and used in advertising campaigns. Plastic surgery to change appearances will be widespread from a younger age. Eating disorders will be out of control and the mortality rate will skyrocket while the average life expectancy for women will decline rapidly. Or maybe the industry will simply get carried away with creating the image of the perfect girl. Or perhaps the industry will change for the better. Maybe celebrities will deem this a cause to fight for and will battle the advertising industry to discontinue airbrushing and stop influencing girls that they have to look a certain way to be beautiful. In fact, this has already started, though on a very minimalistic scale. Companies such as Dove have tried to educate young girls about true beauty, using their campaign to encourage us that every girl is unique and should appreciate their own beauty.
I think that the Onslaught campaign is actually very effective. I think evolution, that's right. I think both of those are actually really useful teaching tools, right?
Many hope that Dove's strategy will influence other companies, but even Dove's campaign isn't perfect.
I guess it could like influence companies to maybe not make people have to get that feeling for future generations, but like for our generation, it couldn't really change anything.
In their ads, they talk about this whole thing where, you know, it's like Dove Real Beauty and everything, and how advertisements are thrown at girls and everything, and it's really true. But Dove's run by like the company called Unilever, which is the same company that makes Axe body spray, and their ads are all sexist and stupid.
A positive change in the industry is possible, but it will be gradual. Those that are captivated by today's existing advertisements need a gentle and consistent reminder that beauty comes in various shapes and sizes. As soon as these images stop being profitable, the industry will have no choice but to change.
You know, the idea of a more ethical set of representations, I think makes sense. I don't know how likely that is to be implemented. I would like that to be the case.
I think that in the next 50 years, it's just going to get worse from here. We're just going to keep using the skinnier models and the perfect faces.
Realistically, the industry will not alter its practices so long as their actions remain profitable. But the world can change around it and eliminate some of the harsh implications the media can have on teenage girls.